Hey, what's up guys? I hope you are doing well. In today's video we are going to talk about Annotate tool. Annotate tool, we can go to here and click on it. You see, if we hold our mouse, we can see we can choose 4 things, but let's choose the Annotate one, and you can see it gave us a pen icon. Okay, so if I click on left mouse button, you see, if I hold it, I can draw something like this, you see, but I see it is like this. But if I want more accurate one, I can go to 1, click on 1 and draw like this, and it will be on the x-axis and in straight way. So what about 3? If I draw here, let's see, it's straight. So if you want something straight, you should go to the views. But if you want to click or to do, if you want to demonstrate something, you can go to the this view like perspective and select something. So I made this view a mess. So what should we do? We can go to the here and annotate eraser. So if I want to erase, it's like an eraser, and click on it, I see I can erase it, but this is very slow. So what I will do, I will scroll up my mouse, I will click on it and click on left and scroll up, and I can see I can remove it easily, you see, and like that. This is erase. So let's go to the annotate. In the annotate, we can see that annotations, it has this color. I can change this color to red. Okay, for example, it's red, I can do it red. So I can erase it and come back to the annotate. If I go to the note, I can change the opacity of it. You see, this is the opacity of it. Another thing is that I can make it thicker, or you see, I can make it thicker. Another thing, I can click on this one, is that I can click on this one and it will add another note for me. What is this note? I can click on this note and disappear it and go to this one, to the new one we created. We can click on it and make it green, you see, and we can play around, and we can change it and go with this one. But you see, let's open it, the icon, and you can see it. You see, it's like this. Let's delete it or erase it, and you see the green one is not erased. You should go to here and come to here and come to here and erase it, because this was layer, like a layer, okay, layer in the Photoshop. And another thing is that you can delete this one by what? By clicking on this, and you can delete it, and you can name this one. I think we can name it. Let me see. No, we can't. Let's see. No, we can't name it. Okay, so we can delete it like this and close this one. And another thing is that you see, we are going to here and click on the red one, and we are going to see this is the placement. The placement says 3D cursor. It means that when I draw it, it is near to the 3D cursor. But if I change this one to the view, if I click like this and rotate, you see this one rotates with the view, but I don't want this one, so I will just erase it. Okay, So I will come here and go to the surface. What is the surface? If I click on this, you see nothing happens. But if I click and go with this one and be near to the surface of this, you see it is sticking to the surface, so the placement is on the surface. What's stabilize stroke? If I enable it, I see it is moving slowly. You see? It's moving slowly. I can increase the radius of it, the radius for this one, and do it like a circular one. And the factor is that the factor, if I increase the factor, it will be much more slower. You see? See it? Slow. It will be much more slower. And let me decrease it. It is being very quick. You see? And yeah, this was it. And let's go to the press N, and let me show you this. Show you that the tool. If you go to the tool, if you didn't see this, you can go to here and play around in here. Okay, so let's erase it, and let me erase it. I erased it. And another thing we have is annotate line. Annotate line, if I click on this, you see it's creating a line. Okay, if I click on it, it creates a line. You see, straight lines, not drawing line. If I go to 1 and click on this, you see it's like this. But if I wanted a straight one, I can click on this and press Control, it will make it straight. And if I click click on it again and press Control, you see it's like this. But if I want to delete it, I press Control and I will delete it. You see, the Control is the reverse of drawing. So you should be aware. When we click on this one, it should be left click and then Control, it will make a straight one. You see? Let's do it like this and Control. And let's leave it like this. And when we click it and press Control, it will make a straight one. And when we want to delete it, you should press Control and delete it like this. And what's left? Let's go to the annotate polygon. What is this? When we click on this, click, it makes something continuous. For example, click here, click here, click here. But if I want to delete, Control, if I want to delete it, it will not be deleted with Control. So left, I should do right click, and you see, I will just press Control and I will delete it. So left, so let us see again. You see, it's like this. And when we are finished, we can press Control, but it will not be. It's different. So we should press left, and when we press left, it will delete it. You see, it is deleted. So when we are out of this command, it's left, we press it left, and later on we can go with Control. You see? But I don't suggest this one because we don't use it a lot. So that's why I'm not good at explaining it. So no need for this one, I think, but we can use it where if you are having if you are describing a lesson or a lecture, you can go with D, press on D. So the shortcut for this one is D, pressing D and left. Let's see, it's pressing D and clicking on it. You see, you should hold D, and you see this is going like this, but no problem. D, you should press D and hold it and click on left mouse button like this. You see, like this. And you can delete this one by pressing D and right mouse button, pressing D and right mouse button, and you can make it bigger or smaller with the scroll wheel. You see, and D for D and left mouse button, D and right mouse button for deleting, or scroll for making it the area of the eraser bigger, like this. And yeah, that was it. See you in the next video. Goodbye.